Hey guys, this is Anali and I am back with a new tutorial. This tutorial we will be discussing one of the problem regarding the friction. So guys, before that, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, do subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon to get the notification about the newly uploaded videos. So the question is mentioned here. It consists of the two block. One block is placed at an angle of 45 degree, another block placed on the horizontal surface. These two blocks are connected by means of a rigid bar as shown, which is inclined at an angle of 30 degree with that of the horizontal. Now the question, it has been asked to find the value of the P which is required to prevent this block from sliding in the downward direction, and we have been given the value of mu as 0.25. So from the value of the mu we can calculate the value of phi. So we know that mu equals to tan of phi. So from this 0.25 equals to tan of phi. So phi equals to tan inverse of 0.25, which is nearly equals to 14 degree. Okay. So this is the angle which the resultant of the frictional force and the normal would made with that of the normal reaction. So the first step we need to do is we need to draw the free body diagram of each and every element. Now one important thing to be understood is here is that as this block is sliding in the downward direction, we are assuming it, and we need to apply this force to prevent this block from sliding. So if this block is sliding in the downward direction, we are applying the force in this direction. There will be the compressive force generated in the rigid bar. So we know the sign convention of the compressive force as if this is a rigid bar, then if there is a compressive force acting in the outward place, then the internal force nature would be somewhat like this, resisting nature. So the force set up in the rigid bar would be somewhat like this. Okay, let us say the magnitude of this force as F. These two forces will be of equal magnitude only. Now we need to draw the free body diagram of the block on which the 100 Newton force is acting in the downward direction, or we can consider it as a self weight only. It has been not mentioned here. So as this block would be sliding in the downward direction, the frictional force would be acting in the upward direction like this. So let us consider this as a frictional force 1, and there would be a normal reaction acting on this block in this direction. So let us consider this as a nr1. Okay, now we are transmitting this force from this towards this as like this. So there will be the resultant of these two forces as r1. Okay, so let us consider this as r1. So this resultant makes an angle of phi with that of the normal reaction that we know, and this angle is 45 degree. So the angle made with that of the vertical would be also 45 degree only. So this angle that the resultant makes with the vertical would be 45 minus 5. That means 45 minus 14, that means it would be equal to 31 degree. Okay, and there is one of the force F in acting in the rigid bar. So we have obtained the free body diagram of this block. So let us draw in the quadrant form. So if these are the four quadrants, 100 Newton force is acting in the downward direction. There is a force F acting like this. Since this angle is 30 degree, since there is an alternate angle, so we can consider it is also as a 30 degree only. So this angle is also 30 degree, and this angle which we have obtained that the resultant makes is 31 degree. Okay, now we will be applying the Lamè's theorem as the three forces are of the concurrent nature. So according to the Lamè's theorem, (100) divided by sine of angle between these two forces, which is 90 minus 30, 60 plus 31, that is 91 degree, which is equals to F divided by sine of angle between these two forces, which is nothing but 149 degree, which is equals to R1 divided by sine of angle between these two forces, which is nothing but 90 plus 30, that is 120 degree. Okay, so F would be nothing but equals to 100 into sine of 149 divided by sine of 91 degree. Okay, so it would be equals to 51.5 Newton. The force would be equals to 51.5 Newton, and R1 can be calculated as 100 into sine of 120 degree divided by sine of 91. So the value of R1 can be obtained as 86.61 Newton. Okay, so we have obtained the force which is present in the rigid bar, which is of the compressive nature. Now we will be drawing the free body diagram of this block. So let us draw this block again. Since we need to apply this force in this direction, okay, actually this block, if this block is sliding in the downward direction, this block will also move in this direction. So the frictional force would act in this direction. So the direction of the frictional force would be F2, which is in this direction, and the normal reaction would be nR2. The resultant of these two forces, that is R2, makes an angle of phi with that of the nR2. Okay, so we have got the four forces acting which are concurrent in nature. Let us draw first. So this is a 300 Newton force acting in downward direction. The horizontal force P, which we have to determine. The resultant R2, which is acting at an angle of 14 degree with that of the vertical, and there is a force F that we have determined, which is equals to 51.5 Newton, which is acting at an angle of 30 degree with that of the horizontal. So now we cannot apply the Lami's theorem because there is 4 forces instead of the 3 forces. Lami's theorem is only applicable for the 3 forces only. So here we need to apply the condition of the equilibrium, that is sigma Fx equals to 0 and sigma Fy equals to 0. This point to be noted that Lami's theorem here cannot be applied because there are 4 forces, not the 3 forces. For maximum 3 forces we can apply the Lami's theorem. So we are applying the condition of equilibrium as sigma Fy equals to 0. So minus upward force positive, downward force negative. So minus 51 sine of 30 minus 300 plus R2 cos of 14 degree, that is equals to 0. So from this we can determine the value of R2 as 335.46 Newton, and applying the condition of equilibrium as sigma Fx equals to 0. So 51.5 into cos of 30 degree minus P minus R2 sine of 14 degree, that is equals to 0. So we get the value of P as minus 36.9 Newton. Now here we have obtained the value of P as minus 36.9 Newton. This negative sign indicates that there is no need to apply the horizontal force to prevent this block from the sliding. This means that actually this system is in equilibrium only. This block is not moving along the plane which is inclined at an angle of 45 degree. Hence no need to apply the horizontal force. That means the value of the P which is needed to be applied is 0 Newton. Okay, so guys, that's all from my side. If you have any doubt, to comment in the comment section, and thank you guys for watching this video.